February 24th, 2022. Today I thought we'd take a little bit of a break, a detour from the news, and focus on the Second Amendment. I guess that has been in the news quite a bit, right? So let's talk about that for a minute. Now, to quote the Bill of Rights, the Second Amendment is a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Jimmy Madison wrote that, and basically he wanted to allow for the creation of civilian forces that can counteract a tyrannical federal government. Now, let's think about that last part for a minute. Counteract a tyrannical federal government. Is there anyone alive that honestly thinks that a bunch of citizens with AR-15s can counteract our government? Let's play make pretend even further. Let's say a president somehow bypassed Congress and SCOTUS. You think the military is going to just go along with it? Or you think maybe they're going to go, hold on, what the hell's going on here? No. And even if they, they're not gonna. But even if they did, no amount of ARs, no amount of pistols, none of that is going to stop them. All right? Sure, a couple of you idiots have Barrett 50s. That ain't going to stop them. No way. Great, you're going to take out a couple of our friends and neighbors. It's not going to stop the military. So, I'd hope we all agree that it's not exactly possible. I know people love to throw the tyrant and dictator word around, especially when you're talking about Trump. Oh, he's going to be a tyrant. No, never even came fucking close. But why don't we just rewrite it? Why not? There's never going to be a need for citizens to rise up against the government. It's just never going to fucking happen. In 230 years, it hasn't happened, and we are in a very different place now than we were then. Back then, you had to worry about kings and, the Spanish coming and taking over the country or some such thing. It's just not right for today. The Bill of Rights was changed 17 times in the last 230 years. Every single time it was to reflect changes in society, right? Well, society's changed. We don't have to worry about the French or the English or someone coming and taking over or a little Hitler running the country, right? There's been a big change from then till now. So let the second reflect that. Make it about personal defense and hunting. And that's it. What other purpose do we honestly need guns for? You think Red Dawn's going to happen? Wake up, soldier. It ain't never coming. Now, I'm not saying let's take away guns or anything like that. Gun control does not fucking work. Period. Right? It's a joke. Criminals don't give a shit about the laws. Never have, never will. Pretty much every single illegal gun is coming from a straw purchase, or it was stolen, and not stolen in some heist where they got 20 guns or something. No, it was a theft of convenience. They saw the gun, they broke into a car late at night, saw the gun laying there and grabbed it. That's it. There's this idea that ghost guns are everywhere and private sales are arming every gangbanger on the corner. It's just not true. It's not accurate. In states with the strictest gun laws like Massachusetts and New York, 65% of the gun crimes were used, an illegal gun was used. 65%. And that's not counting the people in Massachusetts and New York that got screwed on Stand Your Ground because they don't have it there, so they had to protect themselves, but you're going to jail for murder because you didn't run away. So forget the idea of more gun control. Let's rewrite the second, okay? Now, you want to add more laws, all you're going to do is punish innocent people. That's just a fact. The private sale loophole, you want to close that? Fine. Done. $20, you have them go down to a gun shop or a pawn shop, get the background check done, then you can make your sale. I got no problem with that. That doesn't affect legal gun owners, because a legal gun owner is not going to take his gun, look at some fucking jamook that came up to him looking like he's about to go rob a liquor store and be, oh yeah, I'll make this sale. No. They don't want to get in trouble, because that's what happens when that jamook gets caught with a fucking gun. So cut the shit. Short of just banning all guns, they're here to stay. The only way illegal guns legitimately were taken off the street with any kind of success was stop and frisk. And we all know what happened with stop and frisk. God forbid. You want to do some voluntary buybacks? I got no problem with that. Voluntary buybacks. No asking about any other guns they might own. That's it. Voluntary. So, there's your options. You want to get illegal guns off the street? You can do stop and frisk. And that's about it. You're not going to get them off the street any other way until they get caught with them. And by then it's usually fucking too late. So let's rewrite the second. I've never heard a good argument as to why we shouldn't, except for idiots that think someday, a Hitler's going to take over the country. Make it about hunting. Make it about self-defense. That's common sense gun reform right there. That's all we need them for, honestly. Red Dawn's not happening. Hitler number 2 ain't happening. So let's make it change number 18 to the Bill of Rights and fix it. Now, as far as Ukrainia Mania goes, I honestly just have 2 questions. What the fuck is our end game? And why are we the ones leading this? This is like a European issue, right? Europe should be fucking dealing with this, not us. I know Biden started it. I know this. But it's not on our country to shed blood and give treasure to fix it over there. Europe has an issue with it. Europe needs to fix it. We should back their sanctions. We should do whatever they need us to do to help them fix and end this problem. That's it. Once and for all. No more land for Putin, but Europe leads the way. And what the hell is our end game? What's our out here? That's all I got. Laters.